Hey, 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 what's going on, YouTube? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Live Place Cruise-A-Thon. If you are not familiar with the Live Place, it is a page that advertises different areas, and they have a TV guide looking thing where they put in your channel in there. And right now they are starting a cruise tab, and we are honored to do this cruise-a-thon to advertise that, for them to do the new tab for cruising. So let me take a look on the chat to see who is here. I know Cheri is running a little bit long, but it's my honor to go after her. I don't know how I can manage to be after that professional looking live stream, but I will try. So let's take a look who is here. So we got sailing away with T and K. Shui time. Yes, Shui time. Hello, everybody. Asamor, how are you doing? Raley Creative Travel. What's going on, YouTube? Hello from myself. Let's see. Shui. Well, let's see. Maybe I get a Shui at the end, because I actually think I deserve one today, and you're gonna see that in a few minutes once we get the rest of the people coming from Cheri's lives. Let's see. Hey, Bob and Sarah, Cruisers. Hi, Blaine. All right, let's take a look here. Cruisers. Yes. Let's see what else. Howdy. Hello. Darion, how are you doing today? Big Disney fan. Hello. Viso's Travel. Hello to yourself. Blaine, I think we are looking into it right now. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? Mr. Joker UK Gaming. Hey, Viso's Travel. He who never sleeps. Welcome in. Thank you very much for stopping by on our live. Hey, sailing away with T and K. Let's see who else do we have here. Let's see what's going on. Hello, Sean and KC. What's going on? What's on your shirt, Viso? This is when I did the Warrior Dash. This is the shirt that they gave me for competing on the Warrior Dash. So I kind of like the color. Hey, Rafael. Hello, Dean. How are you? Thank you very much for putting this together. Great job starting it. Thank you very much for putting me as part of your lineup. Thank you. Let's see here. Shona Shore. Hello. Raf, thanks for always getting me your trivia results. Yes, that's exactly right. The Live Place not only has the cruising now, but they're also whenever you have a trivia show, you send the first 3 of your trivia results, and he actually does a show where he announced the winners. And usually he only sees the name Avery on the first place, but this last week something amazing happened. Avery finished second by 1 point, but second. Hello again, Mr. Trouble. Let's see. What's happening, Rafi? MidLife Crazy, is an honor to be right before you, my friend. So I cannot wait for your shenanigans for sure. Hello, every first time here. Casual Girls Adventure. Well, welcome in. This is the Cruise-A-Thon. If it's your first time in, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of cruising content on the channel, as well as family travel and just regular travel. And we also do food as well. So thank you for coming in. Cool. Just trying to go through the chat here. Hello, hola again. Good to see everyone here. Papi the cat, hello, hello, hello. Jonathan Shore, hey all. Hey, a lot of people in here today. Thank you very much for supporting the cruising community. It is an amazing community, and you will not be disappointed by me going on the Cruise-A-Thon today, for sure. Hello. Just going to go through these cruises again. Thank you for the welcome, everyone. Thank you. And if you do not have the channels in here, make sure that you talk among each other on the chat. Make sure that you check out each other's channel. And yes, of course, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, so what is today? Today is a Cruise-A-Thon day. And if you know me, and if you have seen my Cruise-A-Thons before, you remember a couple of Cruise-A-Thons before what happened to me. I was gone for 30 minutes, and my dog got under the deck. So let me share a little bit of something with you here. In just a moment, let me get it ready. Let me get this ready for you. All right, guys. So this is what I had to deal with before the Cruise-A-Thon today. The little dog got under the deck again today. Thank goodness the little dog gave me a little bit of time to get a little bit freshen up before I got on the show today. But that's exactly what happened. There you have my daughter just feeding her a little bit and washing her, because of course she was all muddy. She gets all the way behind my daughter there. She gets all the way to the corner where nobody can get it, but she can no turn around and get out. She just sits in there and starts panting. So you have to, like, my other daughter got in there. You should see her. She was muddy from head to toe. So here is she is eating. She finished her food there. Exactly. She picks the best times to do that. Exactly. And here is another photo. So I just wanted to start with that. Those are breaking news. Rafael dog got under the deck. As you can see, the deck is wet because we were trying with the hose, trying to like lower her into the area where we can get to her, because there is so many boards that they're so close to the ground that nobody can get in there to get her. So you have to like poke her and tease her with food and all kinds of stuff to get it out of there. That dog may not want you to do Cruise-A-Thons. Yeah, you probably have the good idea. So now I'm going to show you some pictures. And this is pictures from my first cruise all the way to the last cruise we have been on. So the first picture you're going to see is from the Disney Wonder in July of 2010. So here we go. There we go. This is in Castaway Cay. There we are with Minnie in Mount Rushmore. And as you can see, my kids were a little bit younger back then. And so the next one I have for you, this is from October of 2010 on the Carnival Paradise. And what about this one, guys? How about this one? Talk about good looking. There we go. All those awkward photos from the photographers on the cruise. All right. So the next one supposed to be January of 2011 on the Carnival Ecstasy, but I've been looking up and down all my photos, and I guess I was in ecstasy because I cannot find any single picture from that cruise. So we go back to October 24th of 2011. This one is in the Norwegian Sky. Actually, this was a free cruise that I won. So this one will be on the Norwegian Sky. There you go. You see the Norwegian Sky behind us there. So a little bit older. We're still enjoying cruising. So the next one will be on our second Disney cruise. This one is the Disney Dream, and we were there on April of 2015. And let me see. No, actually, sorry. This one is in the Carnival Imagination on April 15th of 2013. This is actually taken on Cozumel. This is right before we did the dolphin experience. So that was before then. So now on April of 2015, this is a Disney Dream. There we go. You got the full family there, all my 3 daughters, myself, my wife, and my mother-in-law acting like pirates. I hope you enjoy this picture. This is actually the picture I have on my screensaver on my computer. So I really like this picture. So the next one is another Disney. This is the Disney Magic on October of the same year of 2015. It's just me, my wife, and my little one. And there you have her. She is with the doctor, Max Staffen, and me with the goofy shirt. My wife holding Snow White right there. Okay. After this one is like, well, sometimes when you cruise, you don't want to, sometimes you cruise with your friends instead of your family. So this is my first cruise without my wife. And I went there with a friend called Caesar. We met each other long time ago. And this is the Majesty of the Seas. And this was in January 22nd of 2016. And this is, I believe, is before the Majesty got a little bit of remodel. So there you have it. We love the crown behind there. That's where we see the sailway from, and it was an amazing experience. The next one, again, this is a Disney Magic. This has been the longest cruise we have taken. This was a Canada cruise from New York, and this is a 7-day on the Disney Magic on October of 2017. And you see a pattern here of October, because October, that's when we have our anniversary. So that's why we travel so much in October. And there we go. We got Chip and Dale there, and the third Chip and Dale in the middle there, and my lovely wife. There you go. Enjoy that picture. That was, of course, formal night, as you can see. Next one is another cruise with my good friend Caesar. This one is again on the Mariner of the Seas. And if you were with Cheri, and she will show you all of that stuff about the Mariner, it was an amazing ship, as you could see on the previous live stream from Cheri. And this one was in August of 2018. And there's Mariner of the Seas. There you go. That's getting in on the ship. And the last 2 cruises were on the same ship, on the Navigator of the Seas. So one was in, of course, October of last year. and we went with our friends, the gardeners there, and you see friends that cruise together, stay together forever. So we actually had dinner with them last night, and we haven't seen each other for a long, long time because of the virus. So we enjoy that cruise together for sure. And of course, the last one was in February of this year before all this madness started. And there we go. We are on the helipad of the Navigator of the Seas. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me go back to my chat in here. Thank you very much for enjoying those pictures. Let me see if I miss anybody's comment in here. Hey, Deb, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much for stopping by. So let me see. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about on this Cruise-A-Thon, I figure, I mean, some people probably already have cruised, but some people in here, they may be new to cruising. So I'll give you a little bit of a tips or a little bit of things people may not know about cruising or may have questions about cruising. So if you have something to say on the chat, just make sure that you type it in. If you have a question, just make sure you do it, and I will do my best to respond to you. So hello, Nick J. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is whenever you're looking at cruising, not every single cruise is the same. And what do I mean with that? It's like, well, what are you doing when you go cruising? Do you want to have an experience on the ship, or you want to experience the destinations? Okay, there is cruises. There is cruises like if you like a rock band, for example, Bon Jovi has cruises, or if you like the people, the jokers on TV, they have another cruise. New Kids on the Block has another cruise. If you want like a more formal cruise, you have like lines like Cunard that you have to get dressed and all of that stuff. So if you want to enjoy the cruise, if you are one of those people that you are tired of going to Nassau every time, but you want to enjoy the cruise, you may want to be on a cruise like the Royal Caribbean ships, where they have so much stuff in there, like where they have the rock climbing, where they have the flow rider, where they have the slides, where they have the shows, where they have the fantastic amenities, or one of the new Carnival ships that they have, the bikes, and they go around the top. And now with the Mardi Gras coming in with the roller coaster, or any of the new NCL cruise lines, where they have the carts on the top. So you may be enjoying the vacation, but you're just going there for the cruise. If you're going there for the destination, yes, cruises. Bon Jovi does have a cruise, and they did too. I don't know if they went through because of the pandemic, but they had one on the Mediterranean, and they had also one on the Caribbean, I believe. So you may want to check out on his page. So hello, Ghosty Rim. How are you doing? So like then you have cruise lines like Princess, or smaller cruise lines that the ships don't have that many things. I mean, you still have the shows, you still have, the comedians, you still have, but you don't have like all the slides, you don't have all the rock climbing, you don't have all that experience that some other ships want to give you. So what are you cruising? Are you cruising for the destination, or are you cruising for the ship? That's the number one thing that you want to do before booking a cruise. Where am I going? Am I going just for the destination? Am I looking to go there, or I'm going there for both? Or am I just going there for the ship itself? A lot of people, whenever they look at cruise ship, you know, whenever you see a cruise ship on port, all you see is the balconies. But people don't realize that there is also inside cabins. People don't realize them. They may be able to experience a cruise maybe a little bit cheaper on an inside cabin. I mean, there is inside cabins and there is inside cabins. I mean, there is inside cabins like Disney. They have the magic portholes that they show you the outside as well, or the Royal Caribbean where they have the virtual balcony that you can actually see outside. They also have other inside cabins, but they're actually overlooking the promenade. Even though there is an inside cabin, you still have like some type of a balcony and some type of a view. So just because you only see the balconies, that doesn't mean you cannot enjoy a vacation, because how long are you staying on a room? I mean, some people do like balconies because they like to have their coffee in the morning, and they want to see the ocean all the time. They want to see the sun coming in. And but a lot of people, they like the darkness. They like when they sleep, they just want dark and nothing else. And so for those type of people, the inside cabin is must for sure. Let's see, Viso's Travel. I have asked the following on the other live streams, but I want to hear your thoughts. Ever consider a river cruise in Germany? Absolutely. I would love do a river cruise in Germany. I mean, those river cruises in Europe, they are amazing because you are in a smaller boat and you see out the window and you may see a castle, you may see a town, you may see all kinds of things when you go through. So definitely, that is on the bucket list for sure, but that's probably once the kids finish college. I have asked this question in other streams today, but I wanted your thoughts. Ever considered? Yes. Yes, we do that. Certain ports, we love to ship, and only time we get off the ship is to shop around. Exactly. I mean, some people, they just go cruising because of the ship, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see here. One thing that a lot of people forget when they are cruising is like whenever you're getting into the ship the first day, you may have your swimsuit on the suitcase that you just gave the porter, and you're coming into the ship. Maybe you were one of the first ones to come in, and the first day is the best day to enjoy those activities, like all the slides without lines, because people forget to pack their bathing suits on a little bag, on the bag that you carry on. So then you're gonna have to wait for your luggage to get to your room, and you just missed out on hours of entertainment that you may have in that case. And that comes for the swimsuits, that comes for medicine, that comes for things of that nature. You want to make sure that you have those with you, because you never know when your luggage is going to get to your room. So make sure you pack a bag, just a small bag, to carry with you, so that way if you want to go on the slides, if you want to have activities, you are ready to go. And the last one is like, are you going to get bored on a ship? And the answer is no. You always have something going on the ship. Nowadays, everything is getting digital. So a lot of the cruise lines, they have the schedule on your phone. So all you have to do is look at your phone. What's going on right now? Oh, there is trivia in here. If there is love and marriage over there, there is bingo over here. You always have something to do. So do not worry about it. From the first time you come in, there's always something to do, even if you just want to eat. And do not focus yourself in just going to eat when you come into the ship to the buffet. because sometimes there's other things open. Sometimes there's actually main dining rooms open that may not be as packed as the buffet, and you may get a quicker service. Like whenever we went into the Royal Caribbean ship, the Navigator, if you go on the promenade, at the end, they have the cafe promenade, they have fantastic pizza. And there was only one or two people in front of us, and they have pizza right there for you. So do not just go to buffet. Don't just follow the people, because you may have a very nice meal without all the hustle and bustle and trying to find a table. Sorry guys, give me a second. Let me get a drink here. Okay. All right, let's see. A dress code. Dress code. It all depends on what. It all depends on what time of cruise ship you go. If you go into a Carnival cruise ship, they're gonna have a. It depends on how many days the cruise is. They may have a fancy night, right, where you have to wear nice clothes, but you don't have to do it. I mean, that's just your choice. If you don't want to participate, just go to the buffet, get some food. But there's people that want to participate, people that don't. If you want a cruise ship that is more elegant, then use a cruise ship that is really known for that, like Kuhn. Okay, did I my screen is spinning. If you cannot hear me, let me know. And so you never. I'm to the opinion. You saw my pictures, so you saw that I wear a suit sometimes, but there's cruises where I don't wear a suit. So it's just your opinion and how well you want to do it. Let's see here. My favorite is spaghetti ice cafe in Obermegut. The name of the cafe is Cafe Paradiso. Okay, there you go. See, Paradiso right there. All right, looks like we are going again. All right. So about the souvenirs, you really have to be careful about buying too many souvenirs on the ship. I'm not telling you not to buy, but there's times to buy and times to not buy. Sometimes they have specials at the end where they try to move the merchandise, but I try not to buy too many stuff in there. I try to buy it either before I go or on the town where I'm going to, just to save a little bit of money. But it's up to you. Sometimes I do buy a little bit of thing to remind me of that cruise ship with the cruise ship name, but I try not to spend too much money on souvenirs. Hello Hassan, how are you doing? Hello planned travelers, hello D&G explorers, welcome in. Thank you very much for being here. So you are on the ship. Do you want an all-inclusive kind of experience? Like when you go to an all-inclusive, everything is included. Is everything included on a cruise ship? The answer is yes and no. I mean, you can go into a cruise and do not spend a single dime for anything that you want to experience, or you can choose to buy a couple of packages and have a more improved experience. Let's see here. Sailing away with T&K. I just want drinks and like music. So, are you the person that buys a dream package. Uh, I have buy the dream package before. On my last two cruise ships, I actually have purchased it, and it's been amazing. With Royal Caribbean, you don't have a limit of the drinks that you can get. You do have a limit on the cost. So if you buy something that is above that cost, you just pay the difference. But um, it is nice to just go into the bar, getting a drink. I enjoy it. That's just part of your vacation. And it's better to purchase that stuff before you go on the cruise. And keep an eye on the. Sorry, guys, for some reason, this is not muted. And keep an eye on the prices, because the last cruise I did, the prices dropped like crazy on the drink packages, and we got to, by the time we purchased it, we paid half of what originally we were paying. So always check the prices. If you can do every day, because all you have to do is cancel and rebook, and is you save yourself a lot of money. Let's see here. After experiencing an all-inclusive resort, I am spoiled with the freedom to eat and drink and the service. Exactly. I mean, it's all-inclusives are amazing because everything is inclusive. And then when you go to a ship, you think you get the same experience if you haven't done it before. So you just have to be careful. But for what is going on with my connection? All right, sorry guys, I don't know what's going on with my connection today. Let me try to cancel some of this stuff. Hold on. There we go. Hopefully that helps. We got married in an all-inclusive Imagine Riviera, Mexico. Been there twice. You do get spoiled with the free drinks, but you also pay for it. Exactly. I mean, on the cruise, you can pay the minimum price, and then if you want to spoil, that's just something that comes out of your pocket. The Tyler Show. Hello, hello, hello. Now it's working. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on with the. It's probably the ghost of Cox Pass. I don't have Comcast. I have Cox. All right. Let's see here. And what room? I cannot be any closer to the router. Okay. Looks like I'm back again. Oh, sorry. I have frozen. Okay. So what room on a cruise you want to get? Are you prone to dizziness? If you do not like to get if you are, if you get seasick, I recommend you to go on a higher floor on the ship, because if you go on the lower floor, you're gonna feel the ship move a lot. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because if you are a person that gets too sick, then you may want to get on the higher floor. And of course, the balcony are an amazing rooms for sure. Um, and this is one thing. that it helped me on the last cruise that I took is a planning. Single room. I'm closing every single screen in here. Hold on just a moment. Yeah. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand why it keeps freezing, guys. I am the only one on the network today. I apologize for that. But what I was saying in planning, I usually didn't get off the boat on Nassau, but because a little bit of planning, because like what's going on, what can we see, what haven't we seen before, that gave us the opportunity to see Nassau in a different eye, in a different view. So we passed the little crowd that you get after you get off the ship, and then um, we experience like the Pirates Museum, like the Queen's staircase, like the Fort Finn Castle on the top. Then if I didn't plan, I wouldn't know. So just make sure that you do some research on the destinations, because you may be surprised what is there that you haven't seen before. Yes, I am on Wi-Fi. For some reason, I don't know what's going on. One thing that people don't realize on the cruise is the tips. The tips, it depends on the cruise line, but the tips, they take a little bit of amount for every person on the cabin per day. Usually it's like $12 to $15 per person per day. So those go to your room steward and for the people that help you on the dining room. Some cruise lines that you can prepay for those. That way you don't have to worry about giving when you are on the ship. That way that you can be paid for before getting into the ship. And sometimes if they give you extra love, then you give them more money when you get on the cruise. But there is always the way. Like I say, you do not have to spend a penny once you are on a ship if you plan accordingly. It's right. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the next one. Sometimes you take too many clothes on a ship, and I found out that you can actually take just a little bit of clothes. Let's see. Tip: the steward before your trip starts, when you meet them, they will remember that extra $20, and then once cruise is over, do the same. Exactly, because they do remember you. So yeah, I mean, if you want a great experience, hey, that extra handshake, it goes long ways, believe me. I overpack every time. Exactly. That I used to overpack. If you see us when we went on our first cruise, oh my lord, I don't know how we took so many bags from Oklahoma our first cruise, we actually drove to Orlando because we had a fantastic time in Disney, and then we do the cruise. So we had a lot of space for the luggage. So that's probably why. But right now, remember, cruise ships have laundries, and some they have laundries that you can do yourself. Like on the Disney cruise, I did laundry a couple of times on the 7 day cruise, and we came home with no dirty clothes. So just remember, you do not have to pack too much. Again, do your research about the ship, and you may spend maybe a couple of dollars, maybe $5, maybe $10, but hey, you didn't have to carry 50 pounds of clothes when you could wash your clothes on the ship. Also, whenever you book, don't forget about the booking, because you may see upgrades that you did not know. So always check for an upgrade, but be careful. Sometimes they offer you an upgrade, and it may be a higher or a better room, but in a worse position on the ship. So do not always take the upgrades that they give you, but sometimes there is last minute upgrades that they are beneficial for you. So make sure that you ask whenever you are on the port to maybe there is an upgrade, and maybe it's a good place to be on the ship. So always try to check, because one of these days you get surprised with a bigger and better room. And don't forget also, on the ship, you also have free room service. So you can order from your room. I mean, we think room service is an extra cost, but usually on the ships, at least on the ships I have been on, the room service is complimentary. You only have to like tip the person that brings you the food. So don't think that it's like in a hotel that they charge you a humongous amount of time, money to get something. No, just forget about that. On a ship, pick up the phone, order something, and they just bring it to your room, and you have maybe a great breakfast on the balcony with your significant other. Uh, Also, call the cruise line to check on rates. We saved almost $200 by calling and found out the cruise was cheaper. Exactly. The cruise line, there may be a discount on your same booking, and if they cannot give you a discount, they may give you an onboard credit that may offset the price of a drink package. The center of the ship cabins have no windows. My mom will have one large suitcase each, plus a carry-on. Then we will have a case for the guide dog, and we will put all the shoes in it, plus her crate. We are driving to the port. Yeah, if you're driving to the port, you can always overpack a little bit. If you are flying, then if you overpack, you may be paying at the airport, and you may be paying at the ship. So it's nice to have your clothes, don't get me wrong, but sometimes there's things that never leaves your suitcase. You are right. There we go. Also, the internet. Now that I am a creator, I may consider getting the internet on a ship, but usually the internet is a little bit expensive, and it is spotty, and it's not just like today on me, but it's not the greatest. It depends on the cruise line. Some cruise lines are better than others, but when I go to a cruise, I try to disconnect, and I am struggling right now, since the channel and everything, what I'm gonna do on the next cruise. Am I paying for internet or am I not? Is it really important to do a live from the ship? You guys let me know, because I can still do the blogs. I still do the ship? Do we really need to go live from a ship? Do I really need to pay for internet? I usually, that's what I love about cruising, that you disconnect from the outside world. And usually when I go to like Nassau and ports, that's when I find free Wi-Fi, and that's when I contact my family back home using like a WhatsApp service, or Facebook messaging, so we can talk to each other live. But you tell me what you think. Do you usually get internet? You do not? I usually I don't. Men and women sauna are meant for adults, while it's intended for children to enjoy the water slides and pools. Yep. And also, please, if you are under any type of medication, do not forget your medication when you go on a cruise. Because what happens if you forget your medication, even if it's not a prescription medication? Maybe it's an Advil, maybe it's a Tylenol, maybe it's some cream for bites. You will pay double the price on the ship. So please, just pack a little bit of pills that you think you may need for your headache, for maybe you walk too much and your muscles hurt. Just, just be prepared to be hurting a little bit, because the ship you think is small, but once you are there for a couple of days, those ships are very long, and you'll be walking and walking all day. So don't forget about that. And another tip, of course, this comes with the walking. After you fill your belly with all the fantastic foods on the buffet, on the little deck, on the main dining room, just take the stairs. Taking the stairs up and down will help you just maybe burn a couple of calories, and keeps you going during that time, because the elevators sometimes they can be a little bit of a pain on a cruise ship, because the etiquette of some people there is not very good when it comes to elevators, if you know what I mean. Let's see here. I agree with you, Viso Travel, whether you are going on a cruise or going to Orlando. Exactly. And ports, sometimes when you go into a cruise, you may have to fly to your port destination. So whenever you're looking at booking a cruise, just keep an eye on how are you gonna get to the cruise port, because sometimes, like, we are in Oklahoma, so to get to Florida, to get to LA, to get to Seattle, to get to New York, it costs a little bit of money. Sometimes the flights cost more than the actual cruise. So if you're gonna go on a cruise, maybe a 3-day cruise, and you're paying more for the flight, is it worth it? That's just a family situation that you may want to consider. So just make sure that you just not just look at the cruise itself. Make sure that you look at the whole picture. So make sure that how much is it going to cost to get there? Are we flying? Are we driving? How? Because one thing that I do recommend, if you fly, always fly the day before. Because if you fly the day of the cruise, a lot of things can go wrong. You may lose your luggage. You may have a delay and may have to rush to the port. You may have to meet your cruise in a different location because you miss the boarding. So always try to be there the day before, because you never know what can happen. When I went on a cruise with my friend, I don't remember why I checked my luggage, because I was having a small suitcase, so I'm not remember the reason. But for whatever it was. I think maybe I was the last one on the plane and they didn't have a space for me or whatever. But they lost my luggage. But I was there the day before. So my luggage got there the day of, but with 20 minutes to spare from the time I had to leave to the port. So I had that suitcase like you cannot believe. But it was a very, very stressful situation. But it will be a lot more stressful if you will get there the day off, they lost your luggage, now you have to buy some clothes to get on the ship with. Let's see here. Catch you later. Have to run now. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Deb. I would love to go out to Galveston. Yes, Galveston. I did one cruise from Galveston. Hey, Malcolm, what's going on, Malcolm? Welcome in, welcome in. Like I say, I love your logo. And then do not forget the most important part of cruising. Have fun. The cruise is your playground. Explore the cruise. Do not just go to one place and just sit down. Try to go through every single deck. See what every single deck has to offer. Because I am guilty of that. Sometimes I find a good place and I just go to that place every day. But I found out by looking at YouTube that I was on a boat that has some secrets and I didn't see the secrets because I didn't explore. Explore the cruise. Explore the cruise. It's your vacation. Explore it. Go see. Even if you're not a gambler, explore the casino. See what they have to offer. I'm talking about the casinos. If you like casinos, you're gonna enjoy cruises. If you don't like casinos and you don't like what they represent, maybe you want to go on a cruise that doesn't have a casino, like Disney. All those spaces are filled with kids friendly spaces. The kids clubs. Every single cruise line has kids clubs, but Disney takes it to a different level. So if you like Disney, enjoy. They also have adult areas. When I go with my wife by ourselves on a Disney cruise, there is times that we don't see any kids. Why? Because we are in the adult areas. We're in adult bars. We're in adult pools. So not because you're on a Disney cruise means that you are losing your adult kind of only retreat. No, you can still have that and with the kids. Even if you go with the kids will be on the clubs, you'll be somewhere else. So do enjoy it, please, please, please. Okay, looks like we are coming out to our hour. It's been a pleasure to enjoy this hour with you. I am sorry about the technical issues. I do not understand what's going on, but make sure that you check the live place. It's a place where you can find different types of videos, different types of interest, and that's where we are promoting today. We are promoting the new tab for cruising. Right now I'm already on a tab for like trivia, and if you like trivia, I do trivias on Mondays and I talk about travel on Tuesdays. This week has been crazy. This week I went live on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I had a premiere on Thursday, and now I'm doing the Cruise-A-Thon on Saturday. So it's been an amazing week. It's been hard, but it's been good. My kids start school. My older kids start school on Monday, of course, on distance learning. So it's gonna be interesting. And I know a lot of people in here are waiting for something. So let's get that out of the way. This is for you, MidLife Crazy. because you are going next. So this is for you. And this, whenever a boat gets baptized, this is my way to baptize the life place. Here's a beer. This is for you, Dean from Life Place. That hit the spot. And with that, just want to remind everybody that on Thursday we'll be heading to Mexico. So, Mexico! And remember, that was a Cruise-A-Thon because my dog got under the deck. So until we see each other again, please go to MidLife Crazy. They are on next. And until the next time, remember, life is short, travel more.